again to In the Kitchen with Pen. Now today I'm going to be making some fruit scones. The full recipe can be found on the Facebook page In the Kitchen with Pen. Today, however, I have halved the recipe and I'm going to be making it in the Cosori air fryer. No idea what they're going to be like, so it'll be an experience for both of us, won't it? So if you come on down and have a look at the ingredients. In this bowl I have 175 grams of self-raising flour and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Here I have 38 grams of cold cubed butter, but that's going to go in, and then I'm just going to rub the butter into the flour, just as you would making pastry or crumbles. So just let your fingertips do the work. Don't use the palms of your hands because they'll be too hot. I'm preheating the Cosori as you're supposed to, and you just want to make sure this is all just broken down, really. Don't have to be exact breadcrumbs, but you just want to make sure it's all the way through. And when you're happy you haven't got huge lumps of butter, you're going to add in 15 grams of sugar and 50 grams of fruit of your choice. I am using raisins. Right, I'm happy with that. So in here I have my sugar and my raisins, and that's going to go in, and I'm just going to stir that through. And again, you want to have an even distribution. Right, now we need to add our wet ingredient, and today's wet ingredient is 65 mils of milk and 1 egg, and we're just going to gradually add some of this in. We want to keep some back for topping, for brushing, right, that's hot, for brushing the tops of the scones. So add as much as you need. Right, now a scone mix doesn't like to be handled too much because you will lose your rise. So I'm now going to go in, don't like to be handled too much, she says. I'm now going in with my hands to bring everything together and take off all of this flour that is around the bowl that you can see. It's wet enough, it will do that. There we go. Right, it's all come together like so. Need to rinse my hands off. And then we will be flouring our surface. Just a light dusting of flour. This flour is so fine actually, it tends to go everywhere, it's really weird. Right, so light dusting of flour on the board. Get out our dough, and you can push down or you can roll. So I think I might just push. A little bit more flour on top because it's sticking to my hand. So you don't want to go too thin. People say, oh, my scones don't rise. Well, there's a number of reasons for that. You've cut them too thin, you've overworked them, and you've, when you cut down, just push down. Do not twist. Push down. Do not twist. And you do that, we'll probably get about 6 scones out of this. Scones. What do you say? Is it scone as in gone or scone as in cone? Right, bring it together and again just push down and push. That's it. And push down. Right, and now what we're going to do, that's going to be a cook's perk, that one, is we're going to just carefully brush the tops of the scones. We do not want the egg mix running down the sides because that will impede our rise. Right, wash my hand again. Right, now carefully I'm going to pop these, done nothing, it's just got the rack in there, into the air fryer basket. Just like so. Pop them in and switch the air fryer on, and we're going to go up to 195, and we're going to come down to about 9 minutes, and then we press start, and hopefully that will cook our scones beautifully. You can come back once they are cooked. Well, we are into our final minute. I have turned the temperature down a little because they have browned beautifully. I haven't yet checked that they're cooked all the way through, so we will have a look once this timer is finished, and if they need a little longer then they shall have a little longer. There we go, finished. I'm not going to look, alright? I promise you I'm not looking. I'm bringing them over to you, and when you see them like that, oh wow, they look quite good, don't they? That's when I saw them for the first time. Right, let's take one out, and yep, that is cooked on the bottom too. So I'm just going to pop them onto a cooling rack. Right, 6 scones plus 1 for the cook. Okay, again into soapy hot water. This one won't take much cleaning at all. And just do it immediately. Save yourself the jobs. Make your life in the kitchen easier. Switch off at the main, and let's take a good look at these scones. Okay, remember this one is the cook's perk, pretty misshapen. Having said that, so's the last but one that I did. Nice rise, they smell lovely. Oh dear voice, that is a break, so you should just be able to, when they're cooled, pull them apart. So I'm going to let those cool for a little while, and then we shall have a taste test. Our scones have cooled slightly, and I have put butter on the cook's perk. And let's see what a air fryer cooked scone tastes like. Oops. Can I tell you, they taste lovely. So, when you're converting any recipe that you'd normally cook in an oven, take the temperature down by 20 degrees and the cook time down 10%, and that should give you a decent cook. If it's browning too quickly, turn the temperature down. If it cooks too quickly, take it out. Don't think, oh well, you know, they have to cook for X amount of minutes. If they're cooked, they're cooked. Cheers with me. So, first ever scone cook in an air fryer in the Kasuri 4.7 litre. I'm going to say that's a success. So thank you for watching this edition of In the Kitchen with Pen. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget a thumbs up, and I shall see you all again very soon in the kitchen with Pen and, well, Steve. See you soon. Bye bye.